What would you ask? You got one question.
One question, mountaintop.
I'll answer it for you.
Secret of life. Mm-hmm. Well, the traditional one is, what is the meaning of life?
Right. You don't. Is that yours?
Oh, I got it. Who's going to win the Super Bowl next year?
And then you just get paid.
Put a million. I'm like trying to get funding. Yeah. You guys got to trust me. You seen Back to the Future?
I know it's crazy, but it's the Colts. We got to put all our money. The Colts go 6-11. You're just like that mountain guy.
Yeah. I come back.
He's like, oh, I meant bolts.
Oh, you said Colt? Well, wait, what year did you say? You said this year. I didn't know if you meant galactic year, Earth year.
I don't do years the same.
I'm like, you don't do years. He doesn't do years the same. I'm just on Mount Everest, like, doesn't do years the same. Okay.
Different. Okay.
All right. You don't do years. I'm going to kill you, man.
Lift off. The clock has started.
Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Street. I want to let you know about some live dates that we got coming up. I will be in San Diego July 29th with Emily Catalano. August 11th and 12th I'll be in DC at the DC Comedy Loft. Please come. August 21st, I'll be in San Francisco with Zack Chapaloni. We're doing a live podcast. You can get tickets to that. They are flying off the shelves. That's not even a lie. Tickets that are not flying off the shelves. My Denver show, October 14th. Bigger venue than I probably should be headlining, so please, if you know anyone in Denver, tell them they have to come. Zack will also be at the Punchline. August something to something.
I'll be at the San Francisco Punchline August 16th through 19th with Chris Estrada from This Fool on Hulu. Be sure to watch that show. New season out. Chris is hilarious. And then right after that...
Raging alcoholic, though.
He's got a massive drinking problem, which is why he asked me to come feature for him. Yeah. Like, this guy's got enabler vibes.
Yeah.
And then right after that weekend at the Punchline, the Monday after, I will be debuting a new comedy game show.
Yes,
with my dearest friend.
Yes, it's going to be a live podcast with little spice to it.
Me and you.
You
bus
and I.
Stop. Little spice.
And it's going to be quite nice.
And a comedy competition of sorts. It's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
it's going to be a party, dude.
Go get a ticket. We'll get them on the website if they're not there already.
We'll put it all on the website, HesbyStreetPod.com.
And if you're not getting enough Hesby Street this week, go to patreon.com/Hesby Street. Slide us a little bit of something, and we'll slide you a little bit of something in the form of an extra episode that releases Friday.
Sometimes Friday.
If we're responsible.
Recently accidentally posted on Thursday, a little extra day.
Yeah.
And then kind of the universe correcting itself. We had a little bump in the old tech hiccup. Had to post on Saturday.
Yeah. And our patrons are pissed.
Oh, they were just foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
I think there's like a thing going around.
Yeah, they're striking.
I think the podcast makes you kind of like, not zombie.
No.
But not fully human either.
We haven't had enough patrons to come to an empirical conclusion. So if you go to patreon.com, help us figure this thing out.
We need to know what's going on.
All right, I'm going to play some music.
Oh, thank God.
You hear my daytime crickets?
That's a daytime cricket.
It's a zombie cricket.
I have a cricket or two or three in my wall.
Ooh.
Can't get them.
Do you know that's good luck?
Yeah, they keep saying that. And we brought this up with the ladybug. I think it's just marketing to keep them alive. Like, you know how some, like the skunk evolved bad smell to save it? I think crickets and ladybugs just evolved an urban legend that they're good luck.
Yeah. Crickets are like, honey, we are in the way. Start singing. Play your legs like a fiddle. They're going to kill all of us.
They're just like, hey, what'd you do for the last million years? Did you develop claws or a weird smell or an ability to fly? Like, yeah, we meant to do that. No. Luck. We
good.
developed luck.
Hey, how's your week been since I've been around?
Yeah, keep us around.
I think they say the sound is a mating call. I think we had like a gun to their heads, and they just went full like hillbilly instrument. They're like, we're that's kind of cute.
I'm
It's
all right.
annoying, kind of, but cute.
Not in the daytime, though, okay, bud? Yeah. Yes, sure. Yeah, boss.
You got it. Whenever. What time you guys going to bed?
Yeah.
I'll just be quietly
We'll come
playing.
out, we'll eat some crumbs, we'll do this with our hands, or how do we do this?
You just keep me away from those goddamn birds outside.
We're like 3 or 4 minutes in, I'm already lightheaded. This heat
Torio,
wave,
you have got
this
to
heat
adjust.
wave's insane.
Adjust.
I went for a hike today.
Don't do that.
I could only go, I haven't recovered.
Why are you hiking if you
Well,
can't
I'm
handle the
trying
heat?
to adjust, like you said. I did this last summer. It's like you got to power through.
Power through, right? Up your workload.
I don't think I'm doing it right.
No, you're not.
I think I got to put more sunscreen on.
Go for a stroll.
The news story today in the Persian Gulf.
Oh, you're watching the news. Perfect for a guy with panic attacks.
Yeah, why do I do that?
Yeah, don't
Every
watch the
morning I listen to NPR News, and then I'm just like, let's do it. And then I leave the house and immediately go back in and get on
I
the
could
covers.
just picture you walking out being like, that fucking Ukrainian bridge is fucked. All right, I guess I'll walk a few steps.
The Persian Gulf's got up to 150-something degrees in some areas. And I guess at 160 degrees, it's impossible for a human life to exist.
Like it cooks your flesh.
Like you die. It's like, you almost like when they say in Minnesota in certain bad winter, it's like, here's how many minutes you have till you die.
Wow. It's that.
It's like that.
For hot.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. And heat kills more people than any other, how do they, nature event, I think it was called, or like natural, any weather-related thing. Heat's
Really?
the deadliest one. In case you were thinking hurricanes.
Right.
Or tsunamis,
Tsunami.
earthquakes.
Yeah.
Nothing like
Heat. There's a place that I saw in like Arizona where people go and they pose by this like digital thermometer and it's the hottest place in the country.
Yeah.
And it's like they made it an Instagram stop.
It's great.
And it's like, we're gonna die.
How long's the line? It's too long.
Yeah, you don't make it.
Yeah, Phoenix, I think, they broke the record for days going over 110 degrees. And they said that not only did they break the record, today they broke the record.
Yeah.
For you know how they have like the 10-day forecast?
Yeah.
It's no days under 110 for their low. So they should double it. Good for Phoenix.
I don't like to talk about this. I wait till the colder time of year. And then I go, what happened to global warming? I thought it was supposed to be getting hot. Brr.
And now it's snowing in Tijuana. Guess not real.
This city is under an ice block. Global warming? Maybe we should have polluted a little more.
We got to attack Mother Nature.
All right, guys, I'm going back up to my shelter that's only for rich people. You guys hang tough, though, huh? American workforce.
I'll be on the moon.
Go up, boys. 2 pulls. We're going up. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid to hike in this heat because of rattlesnakes.
Oh, not me.
I feel like when it's hot, they're out.
Really?
Yeah, they come out. They want the heat.
Do they?
Yeah, they love the heat.
Do you know that?
All reptiles, like, they get their energy. They're cold-blooded animals. This is like 3rd grade science.
Got it.
So they get their energy from the
heat.
sun.
The sun.
Which is going to blow your mind because now we're venturing back into your shady.
You're talking about the
vitamins.
vitamin D machine?
Sun, the big old D in the sky. That is a loophole for the mind.
I still don't get it.
No, I don't. I recommend you do this, what I've been doing, getting exercise done indoors.
I can't afford it.
Because not only
I cannot afford it.
$20.
$20.
Yeah.
You said it was $80
A month.
a month.
Yeah, but come by once in a while, it's $20.
Once in a that turns into 80. If I go one day, it's $20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't afford that.
You can't afford $20 for one day?
Well, what's one day is not going to change anything. If you go
Absolutely, it
you got to
helps.
go to the gym regularly.
Sure you do.
I'm getting in shape.
Okay.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, your mind is yeah, but I'm networking. That's what you don't have. Who you meeting on that mountain?
Oh, you know what? Walked by Michael Showalter.
Whoa.
Didn't
okay.
meet him, but I walked right by him.
That's
and
cool.
I feel like I go there regularly. Maybe he goes there regularly.
Yeah.
Before you know it, we're bringing back. What was that? The sketch show they did.
The
you know the
Senate.
one. You know,
The state.
that was called?
Yeah.
That's not the one I'm
Michael
thinking of.
Showalter? Michael Ian Black.
That's called The State?
That was their group, their sketch group.
The heat, man.
You can't do it. Wet, hot American summer.
Yeah.
Did you tell them that? We're having a wet, hot American summer
I
right
said,
now.
"We sure wish it was a little more wet out here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then be like, nah, I'm talking about pussy.
And then he goes, you got something special, kid. And he grabs you by the hand and takes you to comedy heaven. And then you wake up and you've been passed out under a tree for like 25
Someone
minutes.
splashing water in your face.
And you're like, was Michael Showalter ever here? How long?
Sure, bud. Sure.
People are like, from the Senate or the state? What was that? Is it the state? There is a new celebrity sighting today.
At your gym?
My gym. It's
wait.
it's a Hollywood gym. These are just
Hollywood
regular
gym.
people to me. I look at them and I go, you, sir, are a regular person.
What are you in marketing or entertainment? How would I know?
It doesn't matter to
Yeah.
me. I'm working on so many things right now.
Well, they're all on strike now,
yeah,
so they have more time.
they have more time to work out. Will Arnett.
That's a good get.
Yeah. So he was working out and I went live from
Wait, what? What is,
it's Tuesday afternoon.
is he the voice of Saturday Night Live now?
No, but he was on Saturday Night Live.
Will Arnett was not on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Will
Forte?
Will Forte.
Got it. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah. Will Forte.
Will Forte.
Yeah. MacGruber.
MacGruber.
And I was like, dude, I'm getting ready for MacGruber 2. That's what I'm training for.
I think they did a MacGruber too.
MacGruber 3.
MacGruber 3.
That was exactly how the conversation went. He went, I think they did a MacGruber 2. And I went,
It was called MacGruberer.
all right, MacGruberist casting, give me a buzz.
What if you did that and he was like, I would actually be interested in that, but the part I see you for, you need to be more out of shape than you are.
More out of shape?
Yeah.
I'm like, I fell for this last time and then I didn't get the part. And the journey back, my
Yeah.
health journey, as every podcast listener of mine knows.
I think you could be a good one of those models that just goes before and after models.
Yeah, back
You
and
just
forth
get
every
hired
time.
by some shake or some cream.
Or like the home gym, tonal.
Yeah.
You ever see like LeBron James does the tonal gym commercial?
I have not.
He like goes to a wall and he just does like band workouts with the screen. I'm like, that's what made him an NBA player. Tonal. The home gym.
It's funny.
I
Are you having a stroke?
was going to say
You had something.
yeah, there was something that you got me thinking about. Oh, the before and after guy.
You still trying to think of the thing?
Yeah, it's gone.
That's a bummer. But it brings up a good time to bring up October 14th at the Bug Theater in Denver, Colorado. Torio Van Grol will be there. Zach's a maybe.
I'm a maybe. That's how
Zack
desperate
might come.
Torio's getting.
Zach
He's like,
might come.
Zach,
I'd love for you to come.
assemble.
I just don't know.
You got to look up the Moroccan demographic out there.
Oh, I'm sure it's thriving. Don't they love the mountains?
They do.
Yeah.
You're surprised.
No.
They snowboard in Morocco. I bet you didn't know that.
Come on out, Moroccans.
I mean, they were in like leather jackets.
That's sick.
It's pretty dope.
And jeans.
In jeans,
And, like,
absolutely.
Yeah, like sneakers.
And they snowboard down to where the snow ends.
They're just
it's
going home.
It's like the original snowboarding
We go up one
experiment.
time and we snowboard all the way home.
Most
back
of
to
the
town.
most of the people going up the lift are just walking around in the snow, and then they just lift back down.
That's great.
But then a few people are like, "I'm gonna try this.
I'm gonna try this.
I'm gonna board it." You know, they were talking about like bucket list things you wish you'd done, and there's something that someone mentioned, like the anti bucket list.
Things you don't want to do.
You never want to do.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
What's yours?
You know what? Like the first thing that came to mind for me was like surfing. Like I've done
Never
it.
want to. Oh,
I've done it.
You don't
and
wanna do it
I
again.
don't want to do it again.
for me, it's Arby's.
You did it once,
Never been.
and you don't want to.
Don't wanna. Don't want to try it.
They're bringing back their original beef combo deal.
I don't miss it because I've never had it.
It was really good. I had it as a kid. It's very kid friendly because it's just plain.
Why don't you like surfing?
I just feel like the injuries are so intense.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Really?
What kind of injuries? Like drowning?
Drowning, like crashing, like someone's board hits you, it could fucking just tear
yeah.
your knee up
Yeah.
or like fucking dislocate your jaw.
I
Like
do want to go to the beach though.
I like going to the beach.
If you do, what about like body surfing?
Body surfing, I love.
It's so fun.
It's so much fun because you don't have to worry about like sniping anyone's wave. That's another thing.
Surf
There's
culture.
there's no
I hate
sport
it.
where like you getting in there
Yeah.
pisses people off.
It's all. Anytime,
wait your
anytime
turn.
someone gets upset, I'm like, oh, did you pay to be here?
Right.
Are we in the fucking ocean?
Right.
Get fucked.
Yeah, they're like, oh, are you from here? I'm like, no, man, I fell out of my mom's pussy
I'm from land.
in San Francisco.
Just like you,
Did
you dumb
did
shit.
your mom and you kind of come to an agreement about falling out of her pussy here? Because, man, you guys really fucking cornered the market. Yeah, surfing's one. Skydiving. I don't need to do it.
Yeah, I've never done it. Don't plan on doing it. How do you feel about
Bungee jumping, same way.
same thing? Hot air ballooning.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I never want to do that.
Yeah, I was having a
I'm just
conversation
going to be
with someone
ducking. I
about
won't
this
put my
recently.
head up over.
You'd be too afraid.
I'm one of those guys that like goes to the edge of like of a roof of a skyscraper and I drop to my knees to like peek over.
Oh, you're afraid of heights.
I'm afraid I'll jump. Have you heard of this fear?
I have that fear. I have that fear.
And I'm not like, it's not a depression thing. It's
No,
like a mesmerizing
it's kind of a
thing.
depression thing for me too.
For you, it's a depression
it's
thing?
both.
Mine is more of a,
Well, go ahead. I'll finish.
mine is more of a, man, I could just climb. It's like a part of my brain is unlocked that is not thinking.
Yeah, I remember.
It's like when you open the fridge. I just want to open the fridge and be like, oh, I can make that, I can make that. But now death is involved. So it's like, I could just slip this leg over.
I don't get that
could
analogy
slip.
at all. Open the fridge.
You never open the fridge and just peer around and you're like, oh, maybe I'll grab this bread.
What does that have to do with jumping off a bridge?
So jumping off bridge is like, it's just your mind going like, I'm looking at this and I could do it, but it feels like my brain is actually shut off from like decision making. Like,
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm consciously going, I'm going to.
Okay. I feel like for me, like I was a little kid and we would go to the high dive.
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
And I was afraid the first 2 times. Like
Scary.
one time I walked up there, walked back down, and I was an embarrassing moment.
Yeah. Because everyone's waiting in line.
Everyone's waiting online. Now you're this little bitch. So the next time I went up, I just told myself, I was like, just jump, deal with it later. Or you just jump, and once you jump, then it's over.
Right. It's less painful than the embarrassment.
And now I feel like when I walk across the Golden Gate Bridge, I have that same thought where I'm just
Yeah.
like, I could just jump and then it's just over.
Oh, different kind of over.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You could just jump and then this, whatever, all these questions that I'm just riddled with, existential, whatever.
Yeah.
All the, will I make it? Won't I make it? Rent due. You could just jump. It could be that quick.
Damn. That is a little more like intentional.
Yeah, for sure.
Mine is less. It's just like brain shut off, Zach,
Yeah.
where I'm like, I could just climb over and fall. I bet I could.
Yeah.
It's this weird, ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah. So that's where my fear of heights comes from.
Yeah.
Is like, yeah, the just jumping.
Yeah. My brain, it's a different thing.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Our brains are very different.
Because I get this other one where like I'll be talking with someone and maybe I know something tragic has happened. And part of my brain, it's like, you could just be like, how's your dead dog? And they'd be like, why would you fucking say that? And I'm like, why? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I'm not supposed to. My brain is like, do what
and
you're
I've
not
talked to
supposed
other people, they have similar things. Because I'm the same way. It's like, I'll be talking to someone, and then in my head, I'm like, it would be crazy to just spit in their face. Right now.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I think it's because it's like a little bit of us fighting against these social norms that,
Yeah.
and we know not to.
Yeah.
And it is good that we don't, do crazy shit like that.
Right. It's like laughing at a funeral.
Yeah. But I think there are, laughing at it.
Well, it's like I'm not. Why am I?
Yeah.
Why am I smiling?
I think acts of like social deviance
Yeah.
are somehow innate to human nature.
Oh, well said.
Yeah.
Damn,
Take me
dude.
back to sociology class.
Yeah, that's deep. No, I feel that with all my heart.
And then you see the people that do things like that, like someone just walking backwards just to be different. You're
Yeah.
like, that person's crazy. But we all have that.
They're
I
almost
think.
like they're brave. They're just listening to.
No, they're crazy.
Oh, really?
No,
You've
I
talked to
don't
them
know.
for a second.
Yeah. I mean, that's what crazy is, right?
Damn,
Being brave.
dude, you're like an artist. Take the sunglasses off for a sec. They're doing something to how you're fucking talking.
Yeah, don't jump off any bridges.
Don't stand near them. That's my theory.
Yeah, we got hot air balloons.
Yeah. I would feel like I'd want to climb over.
I'm not afraid. When it comes to hot air balloons, I'm afraid of the fire.
Oh, the fire above?
Because the balloon's flammable, right?
I'm sure there's some sort of flame R-wordant
Yeah, but it's just because the fire, it's just a crazy concept. But I want to do it. Hot air balloon's one I want to do. I also think it'd be really fun to do a blimp.
No.
A blimp ride. Like, they don't even make them anymore. But, like, remember, like, in Indiana Jones, the third one?
Yeah.
Where it was, like, a airplane type deal, like the
Zeppelin.
Hindenburg type
Yeah.
deal. I think that would have been just a fun... And they can probably get away with that without using hydrogen now. Great.
I guess there's some synthetic sort
Can't
of...
we figure something out? Or make it safer?
Yeah, just more flame R-word.
I think it'd be really fun to just travel across the country on a blimp. Mm-hmm. Like it'll be 19 days. This is not efficient.
Yeah. You're like, so where do I go to room? Like, this is room. This is room.
We got
There's a
drink
little
cart.
bit of a catwalk in the blimp, but it's really nothing.
No, they had like a full-on. You remember that?
Yeah.
They were sitting at a thing.
It was like a train car, like a high-end train car.
Yeah, and there were Nazis.
So you'd feel
Well, keep them up in the air is what I'm saying.
keep them
Safer.
above. Yeah. Where we can control the weather.
Yeah, the Jews are mad, huh? With
Jews
this heat
are-
wave?
Yeah.
It's a very hacky joke. I apologize. Not the anti-Semitism behind it, just the hackiness.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're sorry about it.
I'm sure it's been said a million times this week.
I worked with a dear friend, Joe Marisi, one of my favorite voices.
God, I love Joe Marisi.
And I just have
not right.
I have to write down the things he says so that I don't forget them. And we were all standing around like a bunch of employees, and he just farted really loud. He's like, "Yeah," and it was like, and then everyone was like, "What was that?" They're like, "Did you just rip?" And he was like, and then someone goes like, "Jesus, Joe," and he goes, "Yeah, I didn't mean for it to happen like that." And it was the most like relatable.
Fucking love it.
Like, yeah, I felt that with all my heart.
Yeah. They put up a Matt Rife billboard outside the Comedy Store
Yeah.
for his new tour. And I was like, Joe, you see the new Matt Rife billboard? He's like, what? No, I'm not looking at it.
No.
I'm not looking at that billboard. It's bullshit.
No, it's not right. He did one where I said, "Man, I was talking about a thing that was unfortunate." And I go, "So that sucks." He goes, "Yeah, it sucks my ass and dick." And just like walked away. It was so genuine.
What's his podcast called?
The Joe Code.
The Joe Code. Check it out.
Go
It's
listen to
very
Joe
funny.
Marisi. He's got an interesting voice. It's weird.
We're not doing him he is being funny. He's
It's
aware.
A bit. It's a bit.
Yeah, he's very with it, and
It's like Andy
It's a
Kaufman-esque.
little bit character driven, but the writing's he's very funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing him justice. Is what I'm
No,
saying. He's not a
you-
fart.
He's not.
He's not a fart humor
comic,
guy, yeah.
and he's not like an ass and dick.
No, he's
comic.
not at all.
I'm more of an ass and dick comic than
Are
he
you?
is. I feel like I'm an ass and dick comic.
What ass and dick jokes do you
Whoa,
have?
don't
Sorry,
touch my feet.
I'm just trying to stretch out to stay conscious. It's very hot.
Man, we're struggling this episode.
No, I think I think this is a fun episode. You're not having fun?
I'm having fun.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
This is
McDonald's,
great.
baby.
This is great. It's me on a date. This is great.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to be outside right now.
I'm so ready for this drive-in movie to start.
What were you talking about before this, though?
Joe Marisi, the weather.
No, after that, you were just getting into a point, and then I touched your foot with my foot on accident. Damn it!
Oh, I'm an ass and dick comic.
Oh yeah, you're an ass and dick comic.
Yeah.
What ass and dick jokes do you have?
Yeah, I'll throw some out there once in a while. I don't like to do them too much because I don't want to be an ass and dick comic.
I can't think of one,
I
is what
can't
I'm
wait
saying.
for my ass and dick flag to fly. Well, I talk about, my wife making fun of my dick game.
It's not a dick joke, really.
It's not really a dick joke.
I think in order for it to be an ass and dick joke, it kind of has to involve liquids. It's got to involve shit or piss or cum.
Yeah.
If nothing's coming out of the ass or dick,
Yeah.
that's not really an ass or dick joke.
You know what's so funny, though, is most of my life, like my day-to-day life, the inspiration, my life,
You know Borat?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Most of my day-to-day life involves shit, piss, or cum.
Sure, we do it every day.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Hopefully
no.
at least two of them.
I'm going, no. I don't associate with that form of comedy. But it's there, and it's waiting to come out. Maybe the Zack Chapaloni discovery, the big breakthrough, is talking about shitting myself.
Yeah, that'd be a bummer.
I got to open up with that. You know I'm the shit myself guy. We've talked about this
Yes,
before.
I've seen you shit yourself.
It's not in my comedy. I keep it out of my comedy.
It's gonna be.
It's too personal. But once in a while, I mistake a fart for a shart. And so I was sitting with my brother, and one of us let one rip. And I did my mom's.
You don't remember who it was?
I don't remember.
Okay.
No. And I did my mom's saying. She would always yell at us. My mom never found farting to be funny.
That's okay.
Or appropriate. She was
Sure.
always mad. Don't you? One day you're going to shit your ass, and it's going to be a shameful experience. This happened to a friend of mine at work. He thought it was a fart, and she would tell us like word to the wise. So I'd be like, "Don't fart. That's disgusting."
Poked myself in the eye. If you want to put
Jesus.
that on video? God.
So she goes, "Don't fart." So I did an impression of that to my brother, like, "Don't fart, mister. It's disgusting. You're going to shit yourself one day." And then I'm like working on the computer, and I go, "Man, did she call that?" Or and my brother goes freaking Nostradamus over here.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's the best advice from an old. You think like you're climbing to the mountaintop, and some voice is going to tell you the key. Don't. It's not always a fart. Play it safe.
Okay, go home now. It's like we traveled so far.
I thought we got 2 more questions. That's
Okay,
racist.
fine.
I'm not the genie.
What would you ask? You got one question.
One question, mountaintop.
I'll answer it for you.
Secret of life. Well, the traditional one is, what is the meaning of life?
Right. You don't. Is that yours?
No.
Okay.
Because I know I'm like trying, it's a chess game. I know if I say, what is my purpose? And they're going to say your purpose is to exist. And I'm going to go, well, guess what? And I just let go of the mountain and I fall to my death. And I go, fuck you, wise mountain
And
person.
they're just like, we got his money, right? Yeah. Right.
There's just a pile of us at the bottom. I don't know what mine is. Because you ever think like, do you want to know how your life's going to turn out?
Very telling, Zach.
Would you want to know how your life's going to turn out? Because I feel like knowing could change it.
I think, no. But I would like to know what age I'll die at.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, definitively.
And you'll live
Nothing
harder.
I can change.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you go, watch this. And you just let go again.
And then
You live,
an
like-
eagle comes down and
You're just like, I'm terribly injured.
you're like, oh, we forgot to tell you you'll be paralyzed until you're 84.
You didn't ask us when you'll be paralyzed. You didn't ask.
You got the one.
I'm like, I don't like this guy. When is his shift over? I don't think I'd want to know that. Because I always live like it's going to be tonight could be the last.
You don't live that way.
I do.
Then you wouldn't have gone to the gym today.
Sure, I would.
No, you would not. Your last day on Earth, you're going to go to the gym in this heat?
They're going to be like, he looks good in that casket.
We're not even going to put you in a casket. We're going to burn you up.
No,
Yeah.
don't.
I gonna.
Bury me in a tree. Fucking weed plant, dude. And then smoke me.
That would be super tight.
Smoke me
That
and
would,
get
I don't
high.
even really do weed. Do weed, smoke weed. But that would be pretty cool.
You would
just
smoke
like
my
at the
tree.
comedy store in the back, they just plant you and you fertilize this weed bush and everyone just comes by.
And I go, that part was my dick. That part you're smoking, that branch, that's my dick.
Okay.
And you go, I'm terrified of this. Like, that's a good, decent joke. I'm glad you can be the ass and dick comic you wanted to be.
Yeah.
The next
But
level.
like, stop haunting me, dog. I have a set and a half
I have
hour.
a son now. I'm trying to live my life, dude. I'm trying to connect. Yeah, that's a good one. What question you would ask? Oh, I got it. Who's going to win the Super Bowl next year?
And then you just get paid.
Put a fucking million. I'm like trying to get funding. You guys got to trust me. You seen Back to the Future?
I know it's crazy, but it's the Colts. We got to put all our money. The Colts go 6-11. You're just like that fucking mountain guy.
Yeah. I come back.
He's like, oh, I meant bolts.
Oh, you said Colt?
Well-
Wait, what year did you say? You said this year. I didn't know if you meant galactic year, Earth year.
I don't do years the same.
I'm like, you don't do years. He doesn't do years the same. I'm just on Mount Everest, like, doesn't do years the same. Okay.
Different. Okay.
All right. You don't do years. I'm gonna kill you, man. Every year I journey to the top and he ruins my life. I go, who is going to win the World Series of baseball?
Yeah.
2024 Earth Year, America,
The season after Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs won their second Super Bowl.
United States of America land game. I'm not playing any of this air baseball. You fucking tell me. Let me be rich, man. You know what I want. You know what? You pick the sport, mountain guy. And he's like, all right, I'll pick the sport, but you're not going to be happy.
Hi, lie. All right, guys, that's our episode this week.
And I'm like, who's got the Orange Dragons in high lie? Bet the over with me right now. Everything. I shouldn't have let him pick the sport. I like my ongoing feud with the mountain.
There's one casino in a different country that'll even take highlight bets, and you're like, took me forever to get here.
I don't have time to understand the exchange rate. I make 45 cents.
I just have just like gold jewelry, whatever this equals.
I have killed. There's blood on that jewelry. They don't want to invest. I'll show them. I'll show Mountain Man. I'll show them all.
Great episode.
Thanks, man.
Do us a favor. We never ask at the end, but we're getting to that point. Come
desperate.
see us live.
Bus stop.
August 21st, the bus stop.
San Francisco.
Saloon, San Francisco. August 11th and 12th, DC Comedy Loft. October 14th, Bug Theater in Denver. Please come. Tell your friends. Website, hesbystreetpod.com.
Yeah, if you can't make it, just tell a friend that you wish you could go and make them go in your stead. They can film it. We'll let them film it.
I don't give a fuck.
And they can send you the video.
Yeah, we're going to humiliate ourselves. We're going to make fun of some friends. It's going to be
a hoot.
A hoot nanny.
I'm training for it right now.
I'm going to jump in the pool right now.
Okay.